Hi, welcome to day 58 in our Bible in a Year reading. We're in Numbers 8 through 10 today. And in Numbers 8, we read about the lamps being set up in the tabernacle and the Levites being cleansed and commissioned for service. This is all about preparation. Before they moved out, they were being prepared. And then we read in Numbers 9, we read about the celebration of the Passover. And before stepping into what's next, God is calling them to remember their deliverance and where they came from and what they did or what He did for them to deliver them. And so I just love that He is all working in that remembrance for them, because it's so easy to forget the things that we should remember. And God knows that, and He's preparing and creating that calendar for His people so that they will be people who remember. And then we read about the cloud. So we read about when the cloud lifted from the tabernacle. That is when the Israelites knew it was time to leave. But if it did not lift, they stayed. And they were in a dependence on Him. This wasn't about strategies or timelines. They just had to live in a daily readiness for what is God doing today? Is the cloud above the tabernacle? Okay, we stay today. If it lifted, it's time to pack up. But they didn't know day to day what that strategy was. And that can be hard, to live in that daily dependence and not know, are we going to be here a day, a week, a year? But that was what God was teaching them: relationship, daily dependence on His direction and His guidance. Then in chapter 10, we go into the trumpets, and the Lord gave them a signal for gathering, breaking camp, or going to war. He doesn't leave them guessing, but there is a signal that they have to listen for. When it's time to move, He makes it known. And then finally, they depart from Sinai. They head out. All the preparation, all the structure, all the instructions has prepared them for now. The journey begins. Preparation matters, but so does obedience in motion. So what stood out to you as you read? Let's learn and grow in God's Word together.